what's up, guys? And what's up, Sussex Squad? Your girl is back, and baby, we gotta talk about everything going on with Will, with Kate. As a matter of fact, where is Kate the Great? You know, they have moved her timeline up from her returning in early March to now after Easter, well into mid-April. But first of all, let's talk about one thing. The British media has lost their mind. Do you know they just released an article saying that if Harry and Meghan show their faces at all while Kate is taken off of work, then King Charles should strip them of their titles, baby. You can't make this mess up. But you know what? We love to see it. We love to see it. I knew they were going to lose their minds. They just finished writing pieces talking about some, oh my God, why would Harry and Meghan leave? Do you realize that if they had stayed, they could have been the ones representing the royal family? You mean that I could take in years and years of abuse on the off chance that I might be allowed to step forward? And even if I step forward, you probably pull me back because I'm taking too much shine. And you were going to punish me when you got off of sick leave, y'all. Let's get into this mess because this one takes the cake. Now, if you guys don't know, Harry and Meghan showed up looking lovely, looking good at the premiere of One Love. It's a Bob Marley biopic that premiered in Jamaica, okay? They showed up to the premiere. And you know what? First of all, good job for Meghan and Harry lending their platform because everybody knows that that movie's coming out to actually do some good in a farmer commonwealth nation because and that's what the royal family doesn't get. Just because you're not part of the commonwealth anymore or you don't want to pay taxes doesn't mean that there shouldn't be some type of diplomatic kinship in the world. But more importantly, I mean, I understand why they're mad. It does seem like a bit of an FU, doesn't it? First of all, Meghan comes out here looking stunning, looking lovely. Okay. The haters in the article pointed out that too. Certainly seems like she upped her skincare. Baby, that's called getting sleep, getting loving, eating some good food, and being loved by your husband and children. That's what that calls no stress. But also outside of that, right? It is a bit of an FU. The last time William was in Jamaica, the Jamaican prime minister was like, yeah, I think we're done. I think we're moving on, and announced that they were leaving the Commonwealth. William was so mad, he went back home and said, when I'm king, the Commonwealth countries won't be important. Baby, you can give up the Commonwealth countries if you want. You're just going to be a small island nation. But in the end, maybe William is the biggest ops and actually wants to, I know, but wouldn't it be nice if he actually wanted to dethrone the monarchy? I mean, if he doesn't, that's surprising because he's doing the most that he can do. Okay, so where are we at, right? They showed up. Meghan was playing nice with the first lady, being warm and affectionate, including the woman that's in charge of legal and constitutional. I believe she's the minister in charge of that. She's the one that's actually writing the referendum to withdraw from the Commonwealth. She's also the person that Kate was acting like, ew, cooties, and didn't want to touch last time they were on the visit. Meghan was especially warm and affectionate. Now, at one point, the Brits were like, oh my God, look, they're trying to show us what we missed. Oh, look what a half in, half out. And I said, I don't think so. See, here's the thing. Harry probably does misses his family, and he probably does wish his family could wake up one day and be like, oh my God, we miss you. But Meghan knows that those people are no good. If she didn't know then, she knows now. She knows that even if they were invited back, it would only be one engagement when the whole world talked about how pretty she looked or how in love they looked, that all the mess would start again. She would know that the best she could hope to be is Sophie. Sophie literally kisses Kate's feet, quiet, dresses down, does everything she can not to steal the spotlight from Kate. And she still annoys Kate by even existing. You get punished for being what do they call it in the UK? Tall grass syndrome, where in America, it seems like you're rewarded. Meghan knows she's just too much for them. And at the end of the day, I think she's gotten used to life outside the royal fold. The fact that they think that a part of her that literally she was ready to delete herself, she's missing. Yo, they are truly delusional, but let's get into the vindictive, petty people that would actually believe something so stupid. Listen to this headline. Harry and Meghan are casting themselves as refugees from a repressive regime. The king should give them what they claim they want and set them free by stripping them of their royal titles. Is this your threat now? So not only is Kate not able to work because we don't know where she is. Some people are saying that she's had an ectopic pregnancy. So that's my guess. Some people are saying she's had a miscarriage. Some people are saying that she's had a mental breakdown because William wanted to divorce her. I think everyone, whether you are pro royal or against, or you are anti monarchy, I'm anti monarchist, can agree that wherever Kate is and whatever she's doing, nothing adds up. First of all, William's only been there. I thought he visited her for 1 hour. No, between parking, going up the elevator and coming down and going back to the garage, he was only in that visit for 15 minutes. The kids have not been able to see her. Her family has not been able to see her. I believe Camilla went and saw her. And when William went, he went with that guy, Christian, whatever, the guy that he had testify against Meghan in the Daily Mail. I guess that wasn't, I guess even when Kate was in an emergency situation, that's another thing. They're saying that it was scheduled. It looked like it was an emergency because if it was scheduled, why is William now saying it's a shock to him, right? We'll talk about that in a second. But I guess he was sending an F you to Harry. So Harry said, well, guess what? Let me take my wife that looks dewy and oh so beautiful. And Meghan looks in the pictures like she's had a tan. Looks like she's been in Jamaica for a minute. Probably Archie and Elizabeth are like, one love, mommy, look, I can dance, right? But in any case, let's hope they get their rhythm for their mama because we see what those Windsor jeans do when we see William moving like Mr. Roboto, Mr. Okay, let me be serious, right? But this is what they're trying to say that now that you cannot use Harry and Meghan themselves, that Kate can't work, William chooses not to work, and Harry and Meghan better not show their faces until Kate's out the hospital. Have their GD minds. They go on every single day talking about how Meghan and Harry are so low class. They got to work for a living. That's right. When you truly have a real job and you have mouths to support, no, I'm not taking off. And why would they? Because like they like to point out to Harry and Meghan, this could have been all yours and you could have been the ones coming into spotlight to be punished later. How and Harry and Meghan are probably like, maybe, but how about we just take the spotlight since it's there? How about we just take the spotlight and William and Kate can get in where they fit in? Listen to what evil Sarah Vine said. This woman is evil. When I saw the pictures of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex at the premiere of the Bob Marley movie in Kensington, Jamaica, the first thing that sprang to mind was how thoroughly refreshed they both look. Are you trying to say that they got plastic surgery? And if they did, so what? We don't clown Kate because she gets cosmetic procedures. She is a public facing individual. Most public facing individuals sooner or later actually do get plastic surgery. We clown Kate because she got plastic surgery and looks like she looks both displeased, shocked. She just looks always discombobulated. We clown her because the future Queen of England, it looks like she got her wigs from Amazon Prime. Ain't nothing wrong with wearing a wig. Nothing's wrong with wearing extensions. We clown because a woman with that much access, a billionaire's wife, who clearly doesn't have access to her husband's money, is wearing 1999 looks like Amazon Prime wigs and getting her Botox from the guy in the corner off of High Street. Literally, that's why we clown Kate because it looks so low budget, tacky, and she looks dismayed, angered, bewildered, and shocked. All at the same time, her face is frozen like that every time she gets plastic surgery. They look refreshed. They're not refreshed. First of all, they just had sleep. And that's why Kate couldn't stand Meghan because Meghan was how many years older than her and looked 2 decades younger than her. Anyway, right? Um, Indeed, I had to do a double take to make sure it really was the Duchess that Prince Harry was escorting and not some dewy, doe-eyed look-alike. First of all, Sarah Vine, you need to calm down. Meghan's face card has never, ever declined. Again, a woman is not all her looks, but can y'all stop playing as if Meghan was walking around looking like curdled milk? Stop it. The prince, meanwhile, looked remarkably unworried. For a man who looks likely to have to pay £750,000 in legal costs accrued by his failed libel action against the Mail on Sunday. I don't know what they put in the water out there in Montecito, but it's definitely working. If it's working so much, you need to actually order water delivered every day. Still, all that gloss doesn't hide the ugly fact that the pair, normally so vocal when it comes to informing the world of their heartfelt sentiments, had yet to say a single word in public on the subject of Harry's father, the king, and his health issues. What do you want them to say? We don't care? You want them to laugh? You want them to send a laughing gram? Meghan and Harry announced that she had suffered a miscarriage. They didn't say anything. She was hounded into having a miscarriage, in my opinion, with Archie and Lilibeth. But I think nobody said anything. She was made to break down and cry. They were made to suffer attacks. Y'all literally just wrote an article attacking Lilibeth. What do you want them to say? They don't care? I'm confused. Listen to this. Given how much the prince likes to use this platform for good, you might, yes, and you guys are chaotic evil. You might have thought he would seize this opportunity to remind other men of the importance of getting their prostate checked. But I'm confused. Is Charles the King of England or not? How could what the outcast son that nobody likes, how could what he has to say about prostates possibly lean truer than what his dad said? He's the King of England. Only one voice. Ain't that what y'all wanted? Second of all, how come William hasn't said anything? Right? Oh, that's right. William's busy clearing all of his engagements so he can drop his kids off at school, pick them up, and go visit the actual sick person, his wife, for 1 hour. They said, as for the Duchess, normally such a strong advocate for women's health, it does seem rather unsisterly not to wish the Princess of Wales a speedy recovery from abdominal surgery. Okay, you know what I will say? We got to stop the support all women stuff. Yes, support all women, but it seems very misogynist that women cannot have any autonomy. Why do I have to support a woman that did me harm? Why do I have to support a woman I don't like? Why is it Meghan's responsibility to support Kate when the last time I saw that woman, right? She was bullying me at the Queen's Memorial and then made a big show about saying that Kate's not going to have Meghan at the coronet. Why? What? Why do I have to support a woman that talked trash about that? Not even that. Not questioned the baby skin color, but it had concerns. Concerns say that there is a negative connotation. Why would I have to do this? They should have chosen this particular occasion to break cover. It's also why they chose it's also intriguing. It's not intriguing. It was you want to bring Christian Jones, who testified against my wife when she was ready to delete herself because you wanted the Daily Mail, your keepers, to stay on top. You want to play, and you want Christian Jones to accompany you to see Kate, to send a message to me. Kate's in the hospital, but you need to send a message to me. Baby, how about I'll send a message to you? I'm looking good. And baby, that's not called looking refreshed. See, when you don't age like curdled milk, you just need a couple of weeks in the sun, some good loving, some good food. And baby, you will glow and be dewy too. I know Sarah Vine can't imagine. I know the dates of anybody at the days of anybody ever considering Kate to look dewy are over. And don't get me wrong. I'm not being ageist because aging is it's an honor. It's a blessing to be able to age at any rate, whether it's gracefully or what. It's the point that all the royal family is obsessed with being the most beautiful in the realm. That you're mad that a Black American divorcee eclipses you guys without even trying. Mm. And you're mad that everybody caps for her. And you're mad that whatever Meghan's wearing will probably be sold out in 30 minutes. Meanwhile, Kate's mess at Zara is still on the clearance rack because Kate is a master at taking a $200 blazer at Zara, giving it to the royal tailor for another, what, $700 to make it look custom made and still making that mess look cheap. Anyway. That they should have chosen this particular occasion to break the cover is also intriguing. Jamaica is not exactly a friend of the British monarchy. Indeed, the country's Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, who joined the Sussex at the premiere of his wife Juliet, and they were Everybody was happy. Kikian has expressed his hope that his people will cut ties with Britain when they vote for a referendum on question later on in 2024. So let me get this straight. And again, this to me is the royalists and the royal family 100%. Let's just get this straight. Jamaica has been paying tax dollars to the royal family for decades, for generations, supporting the royal family. They're the reason that Kate can walk around looking like a scared, surprised, angry, and bemused all at once. And the reason that William can ignore putting rosemary oil on his head and go gallivanting in his rose bushes. They're the reason Camilla can enjoy her apple wine. They decide one day, hey, we no longer want to fund your lifestyle, especially since when COVID hit. You guys, one, sent everybody out in the Windrush generation. That's a whole other scandal that is so disgusting, right? That alone was enough to be like, yeah, cut, we're done, we're cutting ties. But two, you offered no assistance for our hospitality tourism. You left us and still took from us. We don't want to be a part of this anymore. The first thing you guys do is decide to punish them like Harry and Meghan. What? You won't let us use you anymore? How dare you? You're not a friend of us. This is why the British monarchy is going to fall because of this weird, mean spirited, hostile, disgusting take and view on things, people, and life. It's in the blood. It's in the blood when it comes to royalists, monarchists, that whole system. The only thing they don't realize is you have to hold all that power for the system to work, and you no longer hold the power. Listen, listen. They said, but there's something else driving Jamaica's disdain for the royal family. The perceived notion that the British family is inherently racist, and the Duchess of Sussex was a victim of prejudice during her time at the palace. Why would people that experience generations of British racism and knows the British racism like the back of their hand, why would they see the way that Meghan was treated and then assume that there was racism at play? Well, surprise. I don't know. Sarah Vine, tell us why. I can't with these people. The idea was, of course, vehemently denied by the Queen. The Queen was a racist and was still alive, but recently resurrected by the Sussex mouthpiece, Omid Scooby. In his most recent, okay. Anyway, listen, here's all I want to say. Kudos to Meghan and Harry for getting that dig in. And if it wasn't an on purpose dig, baby, a win is a win. A win, even if they did it by accident, baby, a win is a win. One thing I will say is after everything they did to them, you must be crazy. If that was me, if I'm going to sit on my couch, canceling all my work engagements while Kate is recovering, the person that literally single handedly was just putting out articles scoffing at Meghan. And when it came out, she was the royal racist. Not only did she not offer an apology, but then she went on a tour of heckling Meghan, smiling, an all white Christmas and cosplaying her. Baby, one thing about those tables, they always going to turn. And karma has come for Kate and William. You know what? This video is getting long, but I will post the part 2 later on today about all the conspiracy theories between Kate and William because, baby, I haven't let anything go unturned. Anyway, y'all, good to be back. Yeah, listen, we are going to start Endgame. Every time I swear I'm going to start this book, I mean, I've started the book, but the book club, something happens. But baby, I'm back. Let's get it. All right, let's go. Bye.